Hi, I'm Eric Fiorello. I am the owner and trainer of Champions at Fiorello Barbell Company. The company was mainly founded on two things out of necessity. Number one was I lost my job and I decided to go with my dream, my niche, which is weight training. Secondly, the company was created in honor of my brother James Fiorello, who had muscular dystrophy and died as a teenager from it. I've seen some of the things that can happen when there's problems with health and the relationship it has with you and your family and those around you. And also, because of that, it touched me in such a way that I always wanted to be strong. And now we are into it full throttle. We've had quite a bit of success in the last year with clients who have had weight loss issues. I've had two in particular. I had an older gentleman that had lost considerable weight. He went from 280 pounds down to 223 at the age of 72. You're going to meet Dennis today.
Hi, my name is Dennis Eames. I'm 43 years old, and for about, we're still working on the last 10 months or so now. Eric Fiorello's been working with me down at the Fiorello Barbell Company on, I had some specific goals of losing some weight and gaining some strength.
As they attain these goals we put out there, you watch their confidence grow. I would give them considerable congratulations on it, because it was not real easy on both ends, because to be honest with you, he was in very, very poor condition.
I just really had no energy. I had no desire to do much of anything. I felt horrible. I was miserable. I was very unhappy with myself. It was like a severe depression.
And when you're in condition like that, you have to make a lot of different changes to your concepts and what we got to do. And the point of being a good trainer is to be able to realize and see these things and make these modifications. He lost 43 pounds in 6 months. It takes a confidence and a determination that I wish everybody could be taught that and would want to buy into it, because I'm telling you right now, you'd wake up in the morning, you couldn't wait to have your feet hit the floor.
Eric had formulated a plan.
We started on the 4th of July on 2013. And on November 6th of that same year, 2013, we went from 267 pounds to 224 pounds. I knew that we had some things here that we were going to have to modify and take care of, because we really were looking at is health first, and obviously we want success. And the health and success part went hand in hand. As we went through the different exercises we had a core 3.
We did some medicine ball work, a lot of sandbag work with kettlebells incorporated, doing a lot of kettlebell swings. We did a lot of deadlifting. We did trap bar deadlifts,
which you will see on our brand new MP4 coming out. And these 3 movements are the most essential movements, I feel, in the package, where anyone can do these. It doesn't matter what size you are, what condition you're in. They are very easy on the body, on the joints, and they really give you a sense of accomplishment.
And also, the other part that we incorporated was the diet.
The dietary changes mainly were this. We got away from a lot of the grains, the heavy breads. We were more with a meat.
Lean meats, like a nice red meat, piece of chicken.
Some carbohydrates in the sense of like a green salad. A lot of broccoli, cauliflower.
Just lots of water. For my protein powder, I drink a lot of protein powder.
If there's any fruit, it was low glycemic, meaning it would be anything from the berry family, cantaloupe, melons of that nature.
For like dessert, I would have like an apple, maybe a couple berries, and that was it.
As far as supplementation went, it was very simple. Age Force, which is one of the best companies that I've ever dealt with, and they're a big, big part of Fiorello Barbell, we went with their weight loss patch. Now this patch, basically, we didn't go into this to like midpoint of the diet, of the weight loss program. So at that point, he had probably lost around 22 pounds already. These are transdermal patches, we'd call them, but basically they're very easy to deal with. You could put it on your arm, on your abdominal area, and it would have to stay on that area for eight hours exactly. And obviously you would cycle these. What this does is this gets the body metabolically really, really churning. And by that I mean you will start burning body fat considerably. but obviously it is one part of the puzzle that goes with everything. And the other supplement that he really keyed on was a detox tea. I had Dennis drinking this about an hour before he went to bed, because you got to realize when you're doing this type of training and you've changed your diet, your body is really dumping a lot of stuff, whether it's, through urination, whether it's through your blood, it comes through the pores of your skin, etc. It's good to have something that is going in there and giving you a little help with cleaning your system out. Obviously, when you're doing this is creating more energy in your body. To see him go through all these different phases, which you'll see in the MP4 when this is all out and said and done, you'll see him from a guy that had a stomach out inches. I mean, it looked like to the middle of his thighs almost. And then you'll just see every phase, every month he's coming down.
The clothes that I had weren't fitting me anymore.
Coming down.
And they were literally falling off of me. I mean, I had to put more notches in my belt, because my belt, I had to buy a new belt eventually. Right before Thanksgiving, I had walked into my aunt's house. We had a little family get together. Honest to God, as soon as I walked through the door, both their jaws dropped. My two aunts were there. They were like, "What happened? I mean, you look phenomenal. You lost all this weight." It's a great feeling to have.
You'll see him around September, and it's like mid-September is when you really see the full charge of everything.
I could see and I could feel myself change dramatically.
It's amazing to see the metamorphosis in an individual, especially with what he did.
My energy levels were going up again. I was feeling very good about myself.
He had to work very hard, and I pushed him very hard, and there were times I probably didn't show him a lot of mercy.
Like you said, it push you to the edge, but doesn't let you fall off the edge. He pulls you right back in.
But you have to do this with people. You have to know how far you can bring them, and then how far you got to pull them back in.
We reached our goal. Our goal was to get down to 225. We beat that by 1 pound, by 224.
He has held the weight. Now he's at around 225. He hovers at sometimes 226. But now he's held the weight since November. That's essential right there, because when you lose this weight, obviously some people figure, hey, I can just change my diet and go back. Dennis is committed now to this is his life.
I committed to this. I stayed with this. Like I said before, it's now my way of life.
This is how he wants to live. It's a great way to live. Are you ever 100% sure with anything? You never know what could happen, but I'm telling you right now, you got a lot less chance of anything happening to you when you're living on these type of standards, and these are very important. You need these in your life. So with this diet and this training, it's a win-win.
Today, I still have energy. I don't know what to do with. I'm not sitting on the couch anymore just watching TV. I'm doing stuff around the house. I do stuff in my yard. I'm training still. Now I got this energy and this pop. It was just amazing to see that transformation. Okay, here's the thing. Right here, the chapter does not end. If you want to gain muscle, you can do that.
A lot of people, when they lose weight, have a tendency to lose quite a bit of strength. Well, I'm here to tell you he lost very little strength.
If you want to just maintain the weight, there's stuff you can do to do that. It's one of those things, you don't have to do it alone. You can always refer to Story-43 Barbell Company and look on there. And Eric's more than happy to, if you have questions, he's more than happy to guide you. If you put up in your head, you will succeed, and you just keep saying that I can do this. I'm a warrior. I can succeed. I can accomplish this. I will get through this. You will do this.
We don't try, we succeed. FBC stands for faith, belief, commitment. We want you to see things change. We want you to feel good when you do things.
Dude, the best thing you can invest in is yourself. I did. Now it's your turn.